Put our hands together to welcome the Ambassador of Azerbaijan, His Excellency Ashraf Shikhaliyev, along with his First Secretary, Mr. Fakhri. And may I have on request on board Madam Deepali Gadkari, co-founder, Global India Business Forum. Yeah, before that, let's have the launch of the Business Council.
Distinguished President of the GIBF, Mr. Joshi, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, business leaders, it is an honor and privilege to be here, and I'm grateful for the Global India Business Forum for this kind invitation. The launch of the website on Azerbaijan shows that this think tank, the GIBF think tank, not only has a vision, and the vision is to bring the Pune businesses to the global markets, to bring Maharashtra businesses to the global markets, the whole India businesses to the world markets. And they came with a bold idea, the bold vision, and they created a mechanism for you to offer your services, to seek investment opportunities in foreign markets. That is why I invite you to regularly visit the website on Azerbaijan, where we will be uploading information on investment projects, on how to do business in Azerbaijan. And this instrument works two ways. It works for you, the business leaders, to come and do business in Azerbaijan. At the same time, it offers an opportunity for Azerbaijan companies to offer their products for Indian trading companies to do trade and maybe do and come invest in India. So this is fantastic mechanism. I invite you to actively use it. Before I came here yesterday, I received 2 projects that would be 2 wind power plants to be built in Azerbaijan, which we will upload on this website along with other investment projects. Can we have the map of Azerbaijan, please? It is a small map of the world. That is why I'll approach and show where Azerbaijan is. But you should understand why I'm speaking about Azerbaijan as a platform for Indian businesses, for Maharashtra businesses, to target 3 major world markets. The population of Azerbaijan is 10 million. The country is located at the juncture of Europe and Asia. It is on the crossroad of 2 transport corridors. The north-south corridor coming from India to Iran via Azerbaijan to Europe, and the east-west transport corridor coming from China across the Central Asian countries, across the Caspian Sea to Azerbaijan, and further by railway to Europe. So I will approach this map, but you should know that Azerbaijan offers you investment opportunities to reach 3 major world markets: European Union market, the CIS, Commonwealth of Independent States, to which Azerbaijan, Georgia, Central Asian countries across the Caspian Sea, Belarus and Moldova are parts. So this is the second market, CIS countries market. And on the south of Azerbaijan is Iran, a Persian Gulf country. Across the Persian Gulf, there are other Persian Gulf countries. So the third market is the Persian Gulf countries market. So I will show where Azerbaijan is. This, you see the yellow spot, that is Azerbaijan. It is on the shore of the Caspian Sea, and it is from India, the east-west corridor. Thank you, thank you. From doesn't matter, that will take a minute. This is India. This is Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan. You see European Union. You see. Yes. European Union, Azerbaijan, Iran on the south of it, across the Persian Gulf, there are Persian Gulf countries, a lucrative market, and CIS countries, Russia, Georgia, across the Caspian Sea, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan. So, thank you. This is the opportunities for you, Indian businesses, to produce in Azerbaijan and target those markets. Now, a little bit of macroeconomic indicators in Azerbaijan. Population, as I said, 10.1 billion. GDP in 2020, pandemic year, was 42.5 billion US dollars. Inflation low, 2.8%. Inflation literacy is almost 100%. 99.8% of people are literate. Internet level of penetration is almost 80%. English is widely spoken in Azerbaijan. It means that Indian companies can easily hire professionals, well-educated professionals, English speaking. Tourists, Indian tourists get along speaking English. People generally speak English, understand. They show around, they help the foreign tourists. Now, why to invest in Azerbaijan? To invest in Azerbaijan, if you take a look at the World Economic Forum, Davos World Economic Forum report, Azerbaijan, in a survey done among 74 developing countries, was placed on the 10th place on government's long-term strategy. This is important, that the government has long-term vision and strategy. On the 11th place on the government's political stability agenda. So stability for businesses is very important. As I said, it is on the crossroad of north-south corridors and east-west transport corridors, so very good infrastructure connections. How long it takes for foreign investor to register the business in Azerbaijan? So when all documents are ready, in 2 days, you can establish your company. And you can own 100% of ownership in that company. There are no restrictions on capital input and capital output, repatriation of profits. Land cannot be leased, cannot be owned, but can be leased up to 99 years in Azerbaijan. Imports. In 2020, the major imports of India from Azerbaijan is crude oil, almost 1 billion US dollars, 950 million US dollars. And Indian exports to Azerbaijan amounted 136 million US dollars. Basically, that was electric machinery, pharmaceuticals, rice and spices. So there is a way to diversify trade. Indian companies invested 1.2 billion US dollars in Azerbaijan. And the major company is ONGC Videsh. It is in oil sector. It owns shares in Azeri-Chirag Güneşli oil field. It owns shares in the major transport pipeline Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan. The number of Indian companies, when I came to India, that was 2018. That was not so many Indian companies working in Azerbaijan. And then the number of Indian companies started rapidly increasing. So the Tollywood came to Azerbaijan, Bollywood came to Azerbaijan, they started shooting movies there. The number of tourists from India was doubling annually. 2018 doubled, 2019 doubled again, that is pre-pandemic years. In pandemic years, the number of companies in Azerbaijan with Indian capital increased 33% and reached 700 Indian companies and companies with Indian capital in Azerbaijan. This shows that Indian businessmen, they take advantage of these opportunities. Now, where to invest? In Azerbaijan, there are several special industrial parks. We call them special economic zones. There are 5 industrial parks, 4 agri parks, 2 high technology parks, and 1 is completely unique. It is Alyat Free Economic Zone. They call themselves the next generation economic zone. And I'll tell you in a while what is the difference. So, in industrial parks, they are segregated by sectors. So one of the parks is specializing in light industries, textiles, cottons, leather products. Another in shipbuilding and ship repairing. Another one in pharmaceuticals. There is a park that specializes in agricultural, medical, consumer, construction, electronics, chemicals, polymers, equipment. There is an industrial park specializing in recycling. So based on your line of business, you can choose the appropriate industrial park. Now what they offer to you, to foreign companies that come and invest there, they offer you for 10 years, no income tax, no profit tax, no VAT tax on import of equipment for production, services and for research and development, no property tax and no land tax for 10 years. And I said that Alyat Free Economic Zone, and it's only 60 kilometers away from Baku city, the capital. By the way, Baku is one of the most beautiful capitals of the world. And in introductory video you saw how beautiful it is. We'll show a little bit more with in one of the movies that will show. That is a 2-minute movie. So, in Alyat Free Economic Zone, they offer you forever. If you're registered as a resident of Alyat Free Economic Zone, so whatever tax incentives they give you, they stay for long. Forever, they stay. So this is the opportunities for you to invest, do business, and target 3 major markets, as I said: European Union, CIS countries, and Persian Gulf countries market. Now, there is another very big investment opportunities for Indian companies. Azerbaijan has last year successfully regained back 20% of its territory that were almost for 3 decades occupied by the neighboring country Armenia. And when we received back liberated territories, we were awed by the level of destruction in those territories. A huge destruction. Do you know what the word herbicide means? It means purposeful killing of cities. Can we show the movie? This is the city of Agda. That is a vivid barbarian attitude towards the city. This is barbaric destruction by Armenia. This is the city of Fizuli. This is one of the villages. Villages are in the same condition, you see. Awful, pitiful. We are rebuilding it. People have to return to liberated territories. Now, for people who used to live here, they are now living in a beautiful Baku city, in other cities of Azerbaijan. For them to return, the territories have to be rebuilt. But the president of Azerbaijan announced that liberated territories would be rebuilt as a green energy zone, and there will be constructed smart cities and smart villages. Now, for Indian businesses, it means that Indian construction companies, renewable energy companies, high-tech companies, information communication technology companies are welcome to take these opportunities. The government of Azerbaijan for this year allocated $1.3 billion for reconstruction, and in the coming years that amount can only increase. It will not go beyond $1.3 billion, meaning that Indian companies can come, participate as constructors, or can participate as investors. Huge opportunities, and I invite you to use the advantage of the website that was launched today by Global India Business Forum and come and do business in Azerbaijan. In conclusion, I invite you to watch one movie on Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan. 5 very different artists take another look at the country in their own unique style.
Everywhere you look in Azerbaijan, there's another amazing view, another great character. It just never stops. You have to take another look, and then another.
Baku is a city of the most amazing contrasts. Ancient and modern, crazy and chill. And you thrill lives to take it all in. Take another look. But it's the people who make it all come alive.
I look at these walls and I can see when they were brand new and the people who built them and what their lives were like, and it feels just like yesterday.
I can't keep up with Azerbaijan. It has so many challenges for me. Cliffs, desert, mud volcanoes, mountains, Caspian Sea. It just goes on and on.
Azerbaijan is a country that excites all senses. So many textures, tastes, sounds, scents. There's so much to explore, to take another look.
Magnificent, right?